Well, I think when I first got here in the fall start, they were pretty raw, but they were very hungry. I think they were excited about the new year and the challenges ahead, but they were very open to new coaching styles and positive criticism, changes, techniques, and they were all in. They realized that maybe if they just gave that little extra 10%, that could be the difference between being a good team and being a great team. And so as we have gone on month after month and dual meet after dual meet, we have just collectively, and they have just demonstrated just a desire to be great, to be a great team. And I think they have performed under pressure, and they have performed tired and exhausted and sometimes worn out from lifting the day before we swam meets. But that was part of the plan. Part of the plan was for us to, if we're going to elevate our game to that next level, then we needed to put ourselves in situations that are very testing. And they've come back with it. We've several dual meets, we sort of dug ourselves a little hole just because we were training at a high level. So performing at a high level is difficult to do, but that's what the great teams do. So we've kind of strung that together, and it's gone well. And now we're just in the last stretch where we've just really got to focus and focus on performing and executing well at the conference meet. I would have to say that this team, certainly top end and overall, is right there with some of the best ones I've had at Florida State and LSU and Ohio State. And the difference is that this team is all in. In the past, unfortunately, there was always a couple of individuals that weren't all in or didn't necessarily see the importance of where they were on the team. And from day one, and I've learned from my experience too, that you need to engage everyone. And we have 17 swimmers, and it's important that number 1 feels important, but number 17 feels just as important. And that would vary every week. As we trained hard, as people tore down barriers and reached for new goals. And I could probably tell you that that there's probably no one that thought that they were maybe 17, and no one that thought that they were number 1. And I think that's the thing that really characterized this team, is that it didn't matter. We were all in, and if someone could step up and beat someone to get us first and second, that would be great. If we could get 4th and 5th instead of getting 5th and 6th, that would be great. And everyone got that and understood that on any given day, my teammate might beat me, but if that forces me to go fast to race her, and we end up beating the 2 girls from Boise or the 2 girls from UNLV, then it's a win for the team. So they bought in and figured that out early, that we're only as good as that weakest link, and we don't want any weakest links. So it's a great team, and I'll go into battle with this team any day. I think this conference is strong. I think that I would certainly expect probably the top 3, top 4 in each of all the events at the Mountain West Conference to qualify for and make NC2As. That's very good for a conference to do each and every year, and I expect nothing different. I think with us competing at Texas A&M's pool, maybe the top 5, top 6 in every event might make NCAAs. Certainly the top 2 relays in every event has a chance to do that and qualify for NC2As. I think the difference is, and where one team might forge ahead, is the depth. Is where maybe every team's 3rd, 4th, 5th swimmer in each event, are they going to score? Are they going to make a top 8, or are they going to make a top 16 to score points for their team? And that could be an area where Nevada might forge ahead. Like I said, we've done that throughout the season, tired and worn out and fatigued. And we've got to get our rest, and we've got to keep our confidence going and execute well, but we certainly have just as good a chance as any, if not more, to perform at that level, and for our swimmers to make the most of being rested and being in a fast suit and being shaved and really letting it all go. We're putting all our eggs in this basket. We've got that kind of trump card playing for us, and so a lot of the teams have had their taper and shave meet. A majority of them have done their best times or suited up and rolled the dice and see how fast they could go back in November. We haven't done that. We've kind of waited. We've waited patiently, and as a team, we have not done that. I've just wanted to work ahead and tear down, new levels of training. And it's been tough. It's been really tiresome, and they've stuck with it. But now, we're resting and we're fine-tuning them so that we can compete with them and see if our best is as good, if not better, than their best.
Oh, super confident. We're really confident, and we We are super excited for Mountain West Conference, and we can't wait actually to show how hard we practice and prove, like, because we won all the last meets, so prove it again.
Yeah, you know, it's such an individual sport, but really when it comes down to Mountain West Conference, it is a team sport. So every one of your points that you get goes towards our team score. So really it is a goal of each of us just to do our very best individually, just so that we can help the team out, yes. You know, it's hard to make goals. I mean, since there's a lot of new divers that come in freshman year, and really could be top divers, or you just don't know. So, but just to do the very best that we can, and individually just keep my Mountain West scores that I've gotten all season, and just dive consistently is really what I'm going for. And you know, hope for another Mountain West Diver of the Year, but that's just the goal, and we're going for it. So yeah, I mean, it's really exciting just that my career is not really over after college diving. So from here I want to go on for USA Diving, and you know, I've qualified for Olympic trials, so I'm really hoping to go for that and go for Rio. It's the first step, and just to get myself out there, hopefully get some synchronized partners to pair with, and get more chances for that, you know. So bigger and better things, I guess, headed my way, but really I'm gonna miss my collegiate career. It's been just incredible and such an amazing opportunity and experience.